Hi everybody, this is Miracle as a Star channel. Well, I got lots of downloads, but I got a download about Divine Masculine, who's a spiritual warrior. I mean, maybe he's fighting physically also, but I feel lots of pain, lots of struggling. It feels like that all the burdens of the entire world on his shoulder, and he's carrying it without words, without complaining, without anybody knowing it. This is a true divine masculine energy. It's really, really rare to find someone who's really a divine masculine. I mean, divine masculine energy also missing a lot in this world, a true divine masculine. I'm not talking about masculine energy that is destroying our world, but divine masculine energy. This is beautiful. I mean, really. Right. Let's put this up. Let's put this up, okay? You know, when I lay down on a canopy and because I have to have a rest. It's a bit difficult with my whatever. I won't complain, but I had to have a rest anyway. So and I was watching. You know, I love TikTok because it's quite fast and you can get lots of information very fast, and not just information, but sometimes they have funny things and makes me laugh, you know. And I saw a really interesting, it's called, I think it's called a shapeshifter. Well, there are Japanese people playing in it. It's really interesting. And the little girl who was this shapeshifter woman when she was little, I mean, the villages were attacked, and there was an older man who came to save this little girl. And the way she held her hand, and the older man grabbed her hand and took her away. And I got a flash from my childhood. And my mom was a nurse in an elderly home, and each summer my mom had no money for nanny or childcare, so she took me to work and the old people looked after me. And actually where she worked, it was a beautiful place, and there was a huge well, I wouldn't say garden, it's like a little forest attached to the elderly home, so the old people could walk there. And they were pine trees, 10 meters sometimes high, you know, very high, this type of pine trees that grows really, really high. And yeah, this is the guy I will talk about. And what I'm talking about is really about this guy. And I remember often I went out alone to play. I was like 7 years old, 7 years old, but it was, you know, at the end of the garden or this mini forest, they were walls, so I could not get lost. And there was nobody in these gardens, but these elderly people, you know, they walked around, they were not dangerous. And I mean, I made friends with all of them. I mean, I knew a politician, an old politician who was um, not able to move only his head. And each morning I went there and I had to listen all the political and discussion that he was telling me. I understood nothing about, but he explained everything. You know, what can a 7 years old child understand from it? But I learned lots of philosophy there. Anyway, I was walking in this little forest or garden, call it as you want. And there was a man, an old man, who actually belonged to this elderly home. I don't know, 70 years old. And he just came and he said to me that, "What are you doing here alone?" And I said, "I'm just walking." And actually, this one energy is not like that. It's like that. And he held my hand. I mean, I gave my hand to him like exactly like this in this film. And we walked a bit. And after he picked up like, it was like, you know, how do you say that? It's like a cook of a fruit or something like that. I don't know. Somebody must have threw it away, and after it dried, you know, it was like a kind of, or maybe it was a nut. I don't know. I kept these things for many, many years. I think I lost it in England when I was 20 something. But he had a Swiss knife in his pocket. He took it out and he sculpted a little monkey who was holding like I don't know, a bag or something like that. And he sculpted from these nuts and give it to me. And while he was sculpting it, we went to a bench. He sat down. He was sculpting. He didn't say a word. He didn't say a word. And I was watching him sculpting this thing. After he gave it to me, and we just sat by each other, you know. We did not talk. That was really, because as a child I was a chatterbox also, but it was rare when I didn't talk, you know. But we were just watching the trees and just saying nothing. I mean, it was really peaceful, but there was some kind of connection. Now I know this guy was an earth angel, but back in there, I just felt so safe on his side. I just felt so, you know, when, I mean, this type of earth angels has such a peaceful presence, and the protection they provide is extraordinary. I mean, they don't have to do anything, they just exist. I mean, this guy was a spy during the Second World War, and I did a lot, you know, that on the right side. And we just were sitting there, and in that time, you know, on these pine trees, they were squirrels. It's actually, this type of squirrel died out in Europe. It's a kind of squirrel, black color. It does not exist anymore. And we were watching that, and we didn't say a word. A word. I love that. Actually, I kept this little monkey. I was 21 years old. I think I lost it in England. But it just was so extraordinary. And this guy is an earth angel. Maybe he's an earth sign. And he's exactly the same energy than this guy back in that time when I was a child. When you know you sit on each other's side, you don't need to talk. It's like somebody watch you with that person. You think you both are, you are crazy. But it's like you don't need to communicate. It's like there's a kind of harmony, spiritual harmony. And It was like when you are thirsty and you're walking in a desert, and you need water. And finally, you find a little oasis, and there's a little lake, and you can drink. I mean, spiritually, that's what he was for me, that I didn't realize in that time. I just loved sitting with him. So I remember after all the summer, the nurses had a room. Sometimes I was drawing there or reading, try to read. And yes, I was reading also. And I always look through the window. And whenever he was in this garden, I run downstairs, I grabbed his hand, and we did a little walk without talking, nothing. It was just so peaceful. I loved it. I mean, it was like heaven. That is incomprehensible for most people, but for me, my God, I will never forget it. And this guy, you had the same impression on many people's life. I'm almost crying. You are beautiful. And you are loved by souls and loved by many angels. I mean, as human, when we say love, we think straight away love between man and woman. There is other, I mean, divine love is much more than that. You need to understand that. This love is an extraordinary energy. And you think you just fight. And sometimes you are tired and you think like, you don't think it was the point. No, it's not that. You know it's worth it. But sometimes you get tired and just wonder if there is anyone ever remembers you, or no, you are not selfish. You are not somebody who is narcissistic, no? But time to time you sit down and you wish somebody would be this water for you, because you need water also. You need to know source loves you so much, so deeply. And you're an amazing guy. I mean, I have all my admiration to you. And there are lots of people is impressed by you. And lots of people think of you like I thought about this guy. You don't have to talk too much. I don't think you are a guy who talks too much. Maybe you are annoyed with somebody like me at Chattybox. But simply your presence brings assurance to people and you calm them down. And at the same time, you carry huge burden. You are exactly like this earth angel I met when I was a child. You're heartbroken. Something happened here. These people, you're heartbroken about some people, you know. Oh, these are friends. These are friends. Especially maybe this is your friend, an earth sign guy. You are heartbroken because of these people. Somehow it's connected to your work, what you do. Yeah, that's what I pick up, this energy. As I told you, that you feel like alone. Look at that with this hermit. Excuse me, it's my dishwasher. But actually, it's a confirmation also. But you feel too all alone with all that burdens. And you feel like you can't even talk to anyone about it because people can't carry it. People can't carry all that burden. They won't be able to carry it, you know. And these people did something. You are even angry that these people won't go to prison? Is that right? Is that right, Source? Maybe you're a police officer, or investigator, or a lawyer, or something like that. Something like that. But not necessary. Maybe these are people who harmed you or the people you love. And it seems to be that they get, yes, these people harmed you and people who you love. These people, you got no from fake empress who betrayed you, because we have here 10 of swords. Maybe I'm reading for the guy who lost his child. Why do I see other children close to you who are not yours, but you take care of them like if they would be yours? You lost money. Is it the guy? These people manipulated somebody's wealth. Four of Cups, Knight of Wands. Does this person you love, it's not necessarily a romantic love, but I have an impression you wanted to have this person. These people wants to escape, so because they want to escape, you believe these people manipulated the destiny of that person you want to have. But this is not the case. This is not the case. And actually another 8 of Wands. This is not the case. These people will be in tower very soon. And that's what I can see. Feel that this guy feel like he can't take it anymore. He's just fighting, fighting, fighting. And there is always backfiring, always. Not backfiring, but there's always blockages, blockages, blockages. And he's tired and he's asking a question. There is point continuing fighting like that because there's always, always blockages. And you do what Source wants you to do. But I'm telling you, sometimes only your presence brings joy to people and peace. And you can't imagine how precious is that today in this world. You are extraordinary. Maybe you are even an earth angel yourself. Somebody fucked up my cards. What's going on here? I need to check this out, guy. But we have here the lovers and page of coins. Yeah, I can see children around you. I don't know why they are not your children. You are somebody who is a warrior spirit, but somebody who's actually earth angels, a bit like that. They balance out really well, divine masculine and divine feminine energy, you know. And you are a very caring and loving person, but at the same time, you can be extremely dangerous if you have to, you know. Nobody should fuck with you, because if they do, you know, you're an earth angel. You will fight back. But I can feel a general tiredness that is overtaking, and you should not let that happen, because you are amazing. And I'm telling you, you are loved, 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 and you need love and love and love. You need love, really you do, because that will recharge your batteries. And it's usually you who gives love, you know. You're an empath, I think, somewhere inside. You different than most of the empath, because most of the empaths can express their emotions, and you're an S sign maybe, because you behave exactly like a king of swords. I mean, you are, if you have to, you fight, and you want the truth, and you want justice, and you want you're extremely intelligent. And I'm telling you, you're just this type of guy than when I was a little girl. And I never ever was so peaceful in my whole life than sitting on his side, not talking, nothing, just watching the trees. And, you know, normally if I was with someone else, I would have said, oh, look at that, there's a squirrel, look at that, you know, like a little girl, a chatterbox. And I saw the squirrels, but it was so peaceful, so powerful. It's like when you are thirsty, you won't chat, you will drink that beautiful water. And you will just stay there satisfied after when you drunk, and you can feel this satisfaction, this peace. You have this effect on people. You have. You are amazing. Oh boy, boy, boy. Very soon you will find love. Source is telling you will find love soon. You think you are not ready for that. Honey, you have love all over in your heart. It's divine love. in spite of not that coldness that you show people outside. I'm telling you, this loving, peaceful energy. You can't imagine that how much your partner will appreciate that. Your partner does not want you to change. She will love you as you are, who you are. Does not mean each of us has to change during the lifetime. I'm not saying you don't have to change. She has to change. You have to change. All of us has to change. That is the way of living. And put those insecurities down, okay? Because you are amazing. You need to hear this because nobody's telling you. And you are amazing. That divine love that you represent is so rare and so precious that you can't imagine that will be the most precious gift you can give to your divine feminine. And she will love it and she will appreciate it. Ace of Coins. This is something Source wants you to have. And it's protected. The shitty people can't do against it anything. They might try to send in other woman, you know, but I think you've been through that already. This is not what you're looking for. You want, I mean, you don't know what you want, but your soul wants to be loved. You don't think about this, but that's what you need. Somebody who really loves you. There's a new cycle that will start in your life, that you will receive lots of love. I mean, not just from your divine masculine, I don't know why I say that, divine feminine, but you will receive a certain love, divine love from your, maybe you will have new colleagues, your new friends coming into your life. And actually, I can see lots of children. I have impression these children loves you so much. You're an amazing guy, and you don't know it. I want you to think about yourself that way, that each woman on earth would be happy to have you as a divine masculine. You are that much of precious, you are. Do you understand? I don't care what mistake you did in the past. I don't care. Do you understand? But us so see you. You are beautiful. You have a beautiful soul. And this soul presents itself in your aura. I mean, 2 meters in diameter, 2 meters. Your presence is so strong. It's like a charisma, but it's a different charisma than when somebody is really handsome and, you know, draw everybody in. No, this is this type of attraction or charisma, or I don't know how to call it. It's what I'm talking about. I experienced with this old man in that little garden forest or whatever was in that elderly home. And he didn't say anything. He just picked up these nuts, or I don't know. It looked like, you know, the peach has this stone inside, fruit stone, or how do you call that, cork inside. And when you dry it, it was a bit, maybe somebody threw it away, and after it dried. And he made a really nice monkey holding a nice fruit basket or something like that with this Swiss knife. I mean, it's really difficult. I don't know how did he do it, but I was watching that he's doing it. He didn't cut himself, nothing. He was very scared with this knife. And I remember that the other residents of the elderly home talk to each other that this guy doesn't talk to anyone, and he was a spy during the Second World War. And I'm telling you, I was watching him, he didn't say a word. A word. And after, when he finished, he gave it to me in my hand. He didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I just took it. Normally I say thank you. I was really polite always. But it's like when you understand somebody without words, and you have this peaceful, extraordinary energy, this protective energy that everybody feels safe in your presence, that is like a water in a desert, you know? You have no idea how precious you are. And you have to hear that, because I have the impression you don't know it. Seven of Cups. Boy, boy, boy. In a few months, I mean, there will be lots of possibilities for work for you. But in a few months, I can see Source will send you in a situation where you have to fight. It will be a really tough fight, and it's nothing. I mean, you don't want to hear this right now because you're fed up, but don't worry, you will have a few months to have a rest and pull yourself together. And I have impression this love will come to you during these few months or so. But after, you have to go and have a fight that will be very difficult. And you need to understand there are, well, I would say people's or even children's life depends on you. And so can't send anyone else, because nobody is so reliable. Nobody is so extraordinary and special than you. So trust you with this mission, and you will get it as a job. I mean, you will be sent there. It's not an accident. It's not an accident. The Moon, Queen of Wands, Queen of Coins. Do you have two X? I mean, a fire sign woman, maybe Sagittarius, and a Queen of Coins, an earth sign woman, two women. You know, I can't see your face, but I can see you energetically. I don't know if you're handsome or not, but your energy is irresistible. So I wouldn't be surprised if woman loves you so much and wants to be with you. It is because of your presence. It is your earth angel presence. These peaceful. These, you represent real protection. I mean, real. I mean, as I described to you, these like you are living water. Do you understand? No, honey, I didn't say you are saint. I didn't say you are saint. No, no, no. We are human, and we all human makes mistake. Don't worry about that. Strength. These two women try to tame you and pull you back. They want to seduce you. They might even pay someone to come into your life, I'm telling you. They're really pissed off. I think these two women is watching me. They don't like when I talk. I wouldn't be surprised if they are involved to ruin my channel. But anyway, yeah, I'm telling you. These Three of Cups, one cup is you, the other two is these two women. They will receive karma very soon. They did something horrible to you, and they have a connection with this fake empress you were with, you know. Sorry, just a second, because my candle is... I mean, you had many women in your life, I think. But you never ever met a woman who you deserve. I mean, I'm not talking about sex. Forget about sex now. I'm talking about, I mean, forget, you know, I know it's important for everybody, but here I'm talking about this craving. Not craving, it's not a right word. You are just fed up being this protective, peaceful base, stability for other people. And you would love to, even if you can't express this, I mean, you can't express it, you don't realize it, but you would love to have someone who will be this safe place for you also. Someone where you can feel like this guy was with me. We will all, both of us felt so satisfied and just sit there, watch the black screens on the pine trees. And I don't think it's pine tree. I forget its name. You know, it's like a pine tree, but it's very, very high. Maybe it's even grow 10 meters high. I don't know. And the trunk was really thick. You never experienced that type of love with any woman that this divine feminine will give you. But it will develop when you will be together. And you will give this divine feminine also what she never ever experienced. No, I'm not talking about sex positions. Okay, please calm down, huh? I'm not talking King of Swords. There's some other guys. I can hear them. Shit, you can't think anything else but sex. Sex addict shits. Excuse me. I'm not talking about this guy. But honestly, some men... I have impression these women in your life are a bit drama queens. And you hate that when a woman is a drama queen. Well, I'm not saying the divine feminine you will have, maybe have drama in her life, but it's not her who created. But what can I see spiritually? Imagine, but this is just a picture. It's not gonna happen in a real life on a 3-day or 5-day or whatever. It's just to understand how you will have this divine feminine. Imagine the middle of the war. I mean, there is like a tank going left and right. They're shooting each other. This total disaster, you know, everywhere. And you are in an arm of your divine feminine, and your divine feminine in your arm. You're looking each other eyes, and you are in heaven, middle of it. and peace and love. It's like you feel like in heaven, a middle of the war. This is what I can feel here. It's like I wouldn't be surprised if you are Earth Angel and your Divine Feminine is an Earth Angel also. I wouldn't be surprised, huh? That's what I can see spiritually. Like in the middle of the war, both of you like smiling on each other. I mean, there's image in this spiritually. And you have clothes on, okay? It's nothing sexual, please. But the security, the love, it's like the most beautiful place on earth. And you're middle of the war. That's what I can see. And you never ever had that. And actually, those women who met, I don't want to put them down, no, because they have their own divine masculine. They will have their own things with that divine masculine if they obey to source and they follow their divine destiny. But you, with this divine feminine, doesn't matter wherever you will be with this woman, that will be heaven for you. I'm telling you, spiritual, I have this picture of the war. I mean, it's like a battlefield, but it's not like a modern war, I can see, but it's like, in the Second World War, they had these tanks and it's like going one another and these bombs and all kind of, and it's like body parts flying left and right. And you, the middle of it, you too, it's like in a bubble, or I just can't describe it. Like, and it's the same energy what I felt when this old man held my hand and we did our little walks, and after sat on a bench, not talking at all, just watching the black squirrels on the tree. I mean, when you look at it, it's idiot. When you look at it, it's like, what? That is happiness? Because people don't understand what is it. It's like just you two will understand what is it. But that precious bubble, that moment together will give you the living water, the force to go on and fight, That will be your empress. That will be your true empress that you never experience with any woman. Anything else? Let me see. Wants to come up. You will have a promotion or something like that at work. You will have a level up. You might even change job. But you will get on a higher level. Maybe you don't know yet. There will be lots of people disappointed because of that, because they wanted you to fail. You are a brave warrior. You will have wealth coming to your life, a new level and a new great spirituality. I mean, you are high. I mean, honey, that spiritual army that is around you, I don't know if you can see it. No president on earth exists who has protection like that. I'm telling you. You will find your tribe, or you have already. Yes, you have some of your tribe is already, you know them, and you will take them with you in this new work. I have an impression. Protection, priority. Protection, priority. Well, I tell you a story. Actually, it's really happened. In South America, there is a Latin American Earth Ranger, a guy. Actually, well, it's complicated. I won't give details because people can find him then. But he has he's a kind of army, okay? He has a kind of commando group. He's liberating hostages or things like that. That is his work. And they went in liberating children who were kidnapped. And they were in horrible circumstances because he could save 6 kids, but there was 12 kids who was killed in a brutal circumstances in front of the eyes of those 6 kids. And these 6 kids are actually, I'm sure they are divine and maybe star seeds, because what's happened, they were not fed. They were hostages and they were not fed at all. Okay, so they were drinking rainwater from the floor, and also they eating insects. That's how they survived. And I never ever seen kids, because usually when kids see horrible things, the trauma, they look down. I mean, they totally psychologically look down. There's no child young like that, 9 years old, who will think about that they have to eat that insect to survive, for example. There is no child to do that. And these 6 kids has extremely high intelligence, and not just that, but emotionally they stayed stable after watching all those horrors. And this guy with his commando group went to get these kids. And there was a guerrilla group. The leader is a drug addict, and many of the group was drug addict. They did horrors. They were also women who kidnapped, but unfortunately they didn't survive. And this guy got these kids out there from for the safety. Well, there was an earth angel also who helped these kids for emotional healing. But that guy had a choice to ignore this mission. This was a mission that he was not paid for. This was a mission that he risked his life, and he know he will receive nothing, absolutely nothing at all, as actually no payment, nothing. That was the circumstance. And actually his group also. And he still went in and got those 6 kids out. You know? And you're a bit like him. You have no idea that when somebody does something like that, it brings a huge blessing in his life. And I don't care how much you fucked up in the past, your karma cleans up very fast. Very, very fast. When you have a heart like that, you know. Those kids are safe now. You have adapt, or you will have adapt when you will get know this divine feminine, because all feminine energy was attached to you in an unhealthy, toxic way. And you're fed up with it. And you want an healthy one. And maybe this divine feminine also, I'm not saying she won't be attached to you in this toxic way, I'm telling you. But she's not that angel like as you imagine, okay? But I'm telling you, you will get know her as she will get know you. I think she's exactly seeing you as you see her, okay? And or will happen in the future. Maybe it's not happened yet. Maybe it's happened. I can't get it in hand that. But there won't be toxicity in this relationship. Do you understand? And will be success. And these two bitches, or three, with the fake empress, will do everything to ruin it for you. All. But I'm telling you, it is protected. What you need to do is be honest with this woman, and this woman will be honest with you. And I get this energy that you will understand each other, like me and this old guy when I was a little girl. This woman will give a shit if you can buy marked or branded clothes, shoes, whatever gifts. I mean, of course, if you spoil her with that, she will be happy. But if not, she will be happy also. As I told you, you know what is her best gift? It's your presence, this precious presence that you have. You will be like that's my spirit that's telling me this woman will be able to put down the guards when she's with you because of she will feel safe with you that she never ever felt with anyone. So she will be able to put down the guards and relax for once in a while. That's what I'm saying. Maybe this is an earth angel who's fighting like you do. And you will feel the same with her. Because with the other woman, I can feel you had to put up some guards against them. And that's, I mean, it will be for both of you that finally you can have a rest with each other. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that will be the biggest gift that you can give to this woman. I mean, there's no diamond, no Gucci bag, or no Jimmy Choo shoes, or whatever will make this woman happy, that much happy than your presence just being with you. Do you understand? You don't understand yet, but you will. And that is the case when I told you that the middle of the war, you two together in this bubble will be in heaven. It will be like Bora Bora, huh? In the middle of the war. That's what Source is showing to me. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. You're an empath, but you're a different empath than most of those empaths. Because you have this icy, how shall I put this icy bit? No, like this guy on the bench I was sitting with. I'm telling you, so loving and caring, but didn't say a word. Just got that Swiss knife and sculpted this little. Well, it was like, I think it was the stone of the peach that somebody threw away, and it's dried, and he picked it up. I know it sounds disgusting, but it was very old and dry, you know. And he picked it up, and he made a monkey and this fruit basket. The monkey's holding the fruit basket that was perfectly the shape of this cork. And I remember I kept this little object and I took it with me in England. It was always with me, and I lost it in England. But I'm telling you that you are amazing. I mean, you're really, really amazing. And this guy is an empath also, but it's not that loud empath that, oh, I'm there, I'm help you, blah, 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 blah. You know, there are chatty box women who are empaths. That's their style, okay? And they express in millions of words how much they love their children, their husband, their whatever. Many empaths is like that, and sit down and talk with people and give them advice, and you know, that kind of empath. You're not this type of empath. You're not. Your presence. It's amazing. I mean, it's wow. We have here fame. You might have fame coming. You might become even famous, or you are famous. You are famous, quite famous. And this lifestyle emptied your cup. Empaths can be really overwhelmed when energy vampires suck them dry, huh? And maybe your 2x or 3x were energy vampires. Spirit came out. Spirit loves you. What did I say? Peace and gatekeeper. I mean, gatekeepers can be evil and can be divine. Okay, there are divine gatekeepers and there are evil gatekeepers. You are the divine one. Maybe you don't know, but you are. This is your presence, peace. Amanda, I don't know who you are, but you are an extraordinary person. But you don't see yourself like that. That's the most beautiful thing. You are not cocky about this. You are not big-headed about this. You don't even realize it. I mean, this guy, when I was little, in an elderly home, people did not talk too much to him because he didn't report. When it was a canteen, and I ate in a canteen also because my mom paid for the canteen for me. Actually, the director of the elderly home really respected my mom and permitted that I could stay there during the summer. That is today is unacceptable, I know, because you can't do that. You can't take your kids on a workplace. But in that time, it was socialism where I lived, and people permitted things, And actually it had a good effect because I visited all the old peoples. I had my favorite old peoples. I went there each morning to chat with them. So what's going on, what's happened. But anyway, so he was eating at the table. Sometimes I sat by himself and I left my mom alone with the nurses. And people said, hi, and he said, huh. He didn't even manage to say hi, just her. He never talked too much, gosh. But his present was exactly like this, peace. Peace. I love that guy. I mean, it was really nice. After there was other old man, his occupation was to make clothes for men. I learned from him to sew. So for me, it was the best summer. I mean, I could not imagine having a better summer than being in that elderly home with these old people, because I learned always a lot. I got philosophy lessons from this guy who was an ex-politician. And after I got lessons to sew, learn to sew. There was another painter who was not too famous, but well known in Hungary in that time. And he taught me to paint and draw. It was fun. I mean, can you imagine today you sent your daughter, your son in summer camp to learn skills. You pay lots of money. They don't learn that much I learned in that place. And it was free. The high priestess. So she's telling me this guy is a high priest actually, but doesn't know yet. Are you having dreams that comes true? Are you having dreams and a few days later it becomes reality? Oh, okay. Wheel of the Fortune. This is not, I mean, maybe it's money also, but when you will be with this woman, you realize you are for each other the biggest wealth that could happen. Abundance. Because that is abundance when you are with the right person like that. When there is not lust. I mean, because when you see, I mean, men see a beautiful woman, what they think, that is lust. That is lust. I mean, yeah, but this is different, something much deeper that you never ever experience. And actually, when you will experience it, your soul will actually you will get attached to that woman this time. This woman, I mean, she will be attached on a healthy way, and you will be attached to her healthy way. I'm not saying it won't be toxic, but you will realize what is spiritual abundance, really. So if you don't know, you are high priest. Yes, you have the gift. You have the gift. Five of Wands. Gosh, gosh, gosh. Oh my God. But you need to be careful because some of your friends is energy harvesting you and wants to take your divine feminine and using your energy to seduce her. But I think she won't be an idiot. Huh? She will see that something is wrong. King of Cups, the Hierophant. What? Hold on a second, I clarify this. All the drama around you is because some of your ex, maybe not one, but all of them, went to a tarot reader. And a tarot reader said that you will find this divine feminine, actually, you will marry with her, and you will have an extraordinary love, this woman. Nine of Cups, this is your wish fulfillment, this woman. And all your ex is panicking because I don't know why they don't want to lose you. They want to get you back. Or I don't know why these exes don't go on their own way. Why they can't give you up. I don't understand what's going here, source. I mean, they can have their own divine masculine. Three of Wands. They all wants to have a new beginning with you. All your exes wants to come back, honey. Probably because I had the wealth cards here. Wealth, where was it? Wealth. That was a wealth somewhere. I can't find it now. But there was wealth. Yeah, wealth. You see wealth? You will have access to lots of money. So all your access wants to come back to you and have this new beginning with you. But it's for money. But I think you know that. But it's your choice. All of us has always free choice. I mean free will, pardon. But well, remember, you are human. Your divine feminine is a human. She won't be the perfect angel that comes down from the sky and smile and kind and sweet. I have impression she will be a rough cookie, huh? Like you are. But you will put down the guard against each other when the right time will come together. And that might confuse you a bit and you will be in doubt because these exes of yours, they are beautiful, sweet, angel looking, and they are very good at seduction. They're not rough cookies, and they you know, They will go like, oh, I love you, sweetie pie, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I get this seduction, but it's slimy. You know, this is not empathy. This is not true divine presence of an empress, but this is a slimy, sticky, fake empathic, pretend to be nice people. But I think you know that. You know that. But you say that, oh, maybe this divine feminine is too rough for you. But I think because she's been through lots of fight, and let's be honest, if somebody is a divine feminine, they've been through lots of shit like you do, huh? And you're a divine masculine, but I'm telling you, don't imagine. Usually, a true divine feminine has been through lots of shit, and they have to use their masculine side to protect themselves. So don't judge somebody just because they are rough, because that's usually because they've been through the war, and you know what is it, a war? I'm sure you do. While those bitches, witches, and I'm saying witches, they would not survive even one fucking day than your divine feminine did. If somebody's a divine feminine, they go through lots of shit and they survive lots of things. Like you do, a divine masculine is the same. But sometimes divine feminine does not look first sight when they are single. These lavadaba, whatever, you know, because if they look like it's just the beginning of their journey when they are empath. And usually source will teach them that this naivety does not goes anywhere, but that people will take advantage of them. You are mature spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, and that is the woman what you will get. Those women, these seductive thingy bobs, you know, they are not mature. They are childish, they are narcissistic, they are Jezebels, all kind of energy I pick up. They have to do their healing from insecurities, why they become like that. And they have a long way to become really spiritually, emotionally, psychologically an empress. Okay? So, that is the reading for this guy. And for God's sake, start loving yourself. You are precious. You can't imagine how precious you are. And by the way, if you lost money, because I picked up on that one, you don't know this wealth is coming towards you, but these excess of yours knows because they did some divination on you, okay? But honestly, this divine feminine don't care about your money. I mean, even if you don't have any, they don't care. The gift is you. Right. Okay, this is my reading. I don't know if I will come out with other readings, guys, but I hope you liked it. I could see there is some people, there are new subscribers, not too many, but a few, and but people are not, but doesn't matter. You like it. If not, not. You do whatever you want. Anyway, but what I found strange, I just created a new YouTube channel, and I started to do readings on it. And there is like, when I look at the YouTube analytics, it shows at least twice more the number than is the real number. So I don't know, maybe it's the channel is already fucked up there, so I don't know. But anyway, I will do whatever source wants me to. So, but this one I had to put up on this channel, and I have impression I won't stay long doing tarot readings on YouTube. I don't know when I will stop. Maybe in a few weeks, maybe in a few months. I think source wants to take me somewhere else, spiritually, and I mean work-wise also. There are lots of tarot readers who are excellent out there. I don't think I will have. I mean, it doesn't matter if I don't do it. You know, there are lots of very very good tarot readers out there. So, but I will continue this channel and the other one until souls tell me to do, and I hope I can help somebody with it, even if it's just one or two person. It's fine. After there are copycats who run around with my secret knowledge that I give out to people and make money with it. Well, I don't care. At least it's out, the knowledge. But yeah, things will change, I think, for me. Thank you for watching, and I wish things change for you also, all of you, especially Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. You need to understand that even sometimes we are in the middle of the tower. That tower is for us. I mean, what I think what is difficult to understand for us as we are human, and this experience in this life, what we take, that things happen not to us, but for us. I mean, if your enemy is able to touch you and harm you and cause problems in your life, it's happening for you, not to you, but for you. And the message in it that you have to transmute it and use it as a stepping stone towards your success, towards your upgrade, towards your next level. And it's easy to say, it's much harder to live it, especially when you are in it and you can't see how to get out of it, you know. And just don't get upset if you don't take it and you feel like a failure, or you feel like you can't continue anymore and it's enough and you're fed up and you're tired. It's totally normal, okay? Don't beat yourself up. Just go and continue. Some of you fighting for many, many years. This is hard. It's not easy. And when you think that, shit, the breakthrough already should have come, I'm exhausted, I can't take it anymore. And you still go on. You have to, you have no choice. And you can do it because you are strong enough. Do you understand? And it will come, the breakthrough. It will. I guarantee you, it will. You need to understand whatever source give you destiny, only who can do it. No one else. No one else. And you will get through all these difficulties. Okay? All of you. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I send you love and peace, and thank you for being here and watching me. Thank you.